Daily Prayer with Destiny. This prayer is called Motivation That Drives to Determination. Would you come and pray with me? And as you sit in that place of stillness and quietness. Open your ear to hear what the Spirit of the Most High God is saying. As this prayer flows from Him through me to you, you have to open your heart to receive it. We're going to pray this prayer. Always make sure when someone is praying to put your name in the prayer where that person says I. Make it personal. You have made me beautiful. You have created me for your love. Reach me, teach me, so I can know who I am as my higher soul. Let me say that one more time. Just listen to these words, okay? You have made me beautiful. You have created me for your love. Reach me, teach me, so I can know who I am as my higher soul. Would you please come and pray with me now? Still your mind, still your body, open your heart to the divine Creator. Creator God, I thank you for the being, the creator of motivation and determination. I pray that although it seems hard at times, that I will remember that you in your mercy have made a way for me. Nothing is impossible with you. Therefore, Creator God, I choose not to ever give up on you. I choose not to be shaken by what I see. I choose not to be moved from the foundation that you have planted me on, or I will not be moved by the way that I feel in the moment, no matter what the circumstances may be. I shall not be moved. So, Divine Creator, I thank you for the gifts of motivation. I thank you for the gifts of determination, the gifts of passion, the gift of your divine nature. And I thank you for that. Your word says that hard work reaps. And your word says that it brings the things that we desire, that we ask for, that we shall reap those things. And your word says that hard work, it reaps benefit, it reaps profit, and it reaps reward. Thank you. Whereas talk leads only to poverty, I ask you that you will help me in my conversations, that my talk will be one of motivation and determination, that I continue to look to the hill whence coming my help, that I do not give in or give up, or I lose hope, that I faint in my heart, that I will keep my focus moving forward toward you, that I keep my ears turned toward you, and I'm hearing you calling me, and I'm moving into the direction that you're calling me. Give me that determination and that motivation. Therefore, when I face difficulties, Creator, I know that with you, I can make it. And I can make it with the action, even though there sometimes will be difficulties. I know that you are there with me. I know I can make it. You promised me that you will never leave me, nor will you forsake me. You promised me that you are a very present help in the time of troubles. You even said when my mother and my father, when they forsake me, that you will pick me up. Thank you. Just help me to have that drive and that determination. Help me to have that motivation to keep moving, knowing that you are there. I thank you for that. I know that you are with me. And I know that I can make it. I will make it. And with the action, I know that I will overcome, because I am an overcomer, because the greater is he that is in me, is he that in the world. I have the power to overcome. I have the power to encourage myself, to motivate myself, and to inspire myself to become my higher and greater version. Help me to always remember I have that power, because you gave me the power to overcome everything, every enemy, every obstacle. Help me remember that, Creator. I pray that I do not remain passive, that I do not remain in that place of stubbornness, or that place of fear, or that place where I just close my ears away from you, that I don't hear. But I ask you to give me your divine strength, that you give, the strength, which is joy. You give me joy as my strength. Creator God, help me pay close attention to myself, so that I can grow as my higher self, so I can grow into my higher version of who you created me to be, because you called me out of darkness into that marvelous light. Help me to walk in that light, to walk out of darkness. Help me to see the light that's after the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Help me to see that light, so I can grow with you as I walk with you and you walk with me. I thank you for that. So I say, Creator God, as you walk with me, when we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that you would help me to have no fear of the evil things, of the evilness that overshadows me. I would have no fear. I pray that I preserve in all things. I want to be fearless, with the motivation and with determination to help lead your people that's sitting in a dark place, that's sitting in a place of hopelessness, that's sitting in a place of fear, that's sitting in a place of poverty and pain, and they don't know which way to turn. I could be that light that shines in a dark world to help your people by motivating them, inspiring them, encouraging them in your word, and lifting them to the greater, higher self. I pray that you give them that determination to help lead your people to their higher good, and to become their greater and higher version of themselves. I pray, Creator God, that I do not become discouraged by the world and all the hiccups in the world and all the lies in the world and all the sickness and death and pain that people are creating out here in this world, the lack of resources, money shortage, that I do not get caught up in those things, Creator. Help me. I pray that I do not become discouraged by the world system, by other people programming, the ego's programming. Instead, I ask you to help me push through the trials and the tribulations that I face each and every day. And sometimes I'm facing them around the clock. Help me. Nothing shall separate me from the love of you. And your word declares that those who endure trials and perseverance, when they are tempted, that they are blessed. And I call myself blessed. And I say thank you. And those who endure trials to the end, you promise in your word that they shall be saved, that you will rescue them. You delivered them from the troubles, from the hand of the enemy, that you will deliver them. And I say thank you. Help me to motivate, encourage, and inspire myself that I just keep moving in the direction that I know that you're calling me and pulling me. Help me. I pray that I remain steadfast so that I can be happy, so I can have that joy, your joy, that joy that gives me that peace which surpasses all understanding. I thank you for that. I pray that I continue to stay steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in what your word says, trusting in you, leading not to my own understanding, but trusting in you, because you are the greater, higher of all things in this whole wide world. Everything is in you. The power is in you, and you put that power in me. So help me. I thank you. And I say, I thank you. I pray that I'll remain steadfast so I can be happy, spiritually prosperous, spiritually and financially prosperous, that I can be favored by you. And I pray that the spirit of determination, that spirit of motivation, that it will rest upon me, and that I will remember that I will receive that crown. And when I talk about that crown, I'm talking about the crown chakra. That crown chakra that goes up to the highest state of consciousness, the highest place of consciousness. That is the kingdom of heaven. That kingdom that you said is within us. That's the crown that I want to receive. So help me to stay determined and to stay in a motivation mode where I may reach that higher state of consciousness so I can receive that crown, that place right here that's called heaven. So Creator, help me pass every test. Help me to go through every temptation. Help me to overcome every trial, every obstacle. Help me to leap freely over everything that comes in my way, every stumbling block, every negative thing or thought that comes after me, all the negative energy vampires that come try to suck life out of me. Help me, strengthen me, motivate me, and instill me with power. Give me that drive and that determination and that motivation to keep propelling forward, leaping over all those obstacles. Give me endurance. Give me courage. Give me your strength. And out of your mouth, I ask you to pour your words into me. I want you to put your words in my mouth, that I may speak your words to motivate myself, to encourage myself, to edify myself. And I continue to speak your words that will give me the drive for determination that I am more than a conqueror. I am more than an overcomer. I am an achiever. I am successful. I am the great supernatural being that you have created for me to be. Help me speak words of motivation, affirmation that's positive every day. Help me know and to believe that I am who you say I am. Help me to be on guard so that I can stand firm in faith. That I may hold on no matter how many storms come, how strong the wind may blow, how many times things come at me to snatch me up by my feet and try to take me down. That each time you give me the hope and the drive and determination, I got to stand up. Because I'm standing up in your power, knowing and trusting that you will guide me, that you will take me out of the way of the enemies in this world and around me, even the enemies that's in my mind. You will remove me away from that ego place. Help me to be on guard so that I can stand firm. I want to stand firm and I want to stand strong in you. I want to stand strong with you in this journey, Creator God. I know that standing firm is going to require me to be determined. It's going to desire me to be motivated. So I pray for your help in this area of my life and whatever things that I may need that I can't even see within myself that has weakness or that has doubt or that has fear. You know those areas. I ask you to cleanse them and remove all those things that could be a blockage in my life so that I will be able to stand strong with you. I thank you. I also ask and I'll pray that throughout my trials that I remain courageous, that I remain strong because you are always with me. And your word said that you will never leave me, nor will you forsake me. And I love you. And I love you with all my heart. And I thank you for giving me the victory. I am victorious. And I have received it. And I claim it. I declare and decree that I am victorious. I am a greater, higher self. I am more than a conqueror. I thank you. And I thank you for who you are, my God of this universe, the creator of my life, the creator of all things. I thank you. It is your divine nature that ensures that I will never be lacking in enthusiasm. I will never be lacking in determination, and I will never be lacking in motivation or determination while I serve you and while I follow after you. I will stay with you. I choose to stay with you. For me and my house, we choose to serve you. And I choose you. And you promise that you will never leave me, nor will you forsake me. And I rejoice in my confidence. And I rejoice in the hope that you put in me. And I will give you thanks because you are good. You are almighty creator. You are good. Great is your faithfulness. I thank you. Knowing that you are the creative God. You are the God of all things, the creator of all things, all beings, all souls. So I ask you to see me when I fall into my lowest place of fear, hurt, pain, doubt. See me. And I know you will not leave me there. But help me to call out your name. You said if I call out to you, you will hear me and you will speedily come and you will answer. And I ask you to remind me of the bigger picture of my life. When I lay in a place, that state of fear and pain and hurt and all those obstacles, all those situations that keep me in that lower place, you show me the bigger picture of my life. And if there is not anyone there around me to motivate me, or there is not a soul or a person nowhere in sight or at distance to push me into that determination gear, into that motivation gear, you let me, you remind me, destiny, you can do it yourself. Get up and encourage yourself. Let me hear those words ring loud into my ear. You can encourage yourself. So all I ask you to do is just help me to remember that. Help me to always remember that I have the greater power in me because the greater one is in me. The kingdom of God is in me. The kingdom of heaven is in me. And I say thank you. I say thank you. And I give you praise for all who you are. So I say, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing and acceptable in your sight. I thank you for being my help, my strength, and my redeemer. I thank you, and I love you with all of my